All right, stiff leg, measure knee flexion progress. I have a spastic leg. If I am standing, it is difficult to raise my heel towards my butt. Is there any good way to measure my progress quantitatively? Sometimes I don't know if I am getting worse or better. It's about 3 years now. I get a lot of motivation from seeing things go in the right direction. For example, when I eat right and exercise, I can see the excess weight decrease from week to week, even if the change doesn't look very obvious. And this motivates me to keep doing the right things. Absolutely. I think measurable goals are 1000% super important. So there's two ways to measure what you're describing. One way that I measure it is number of steps. So it depends what you're trying to flex your knee for. So most of the people I see, they don't like that they swing their leg around the side. They can't bend their knee when they're walking. So the way I like to measure that is how many steps can you take where you bend your knee and you bring it straight through and you don't swing it out to the side. So step one is figuring out, do you know when you bring your leg straight through and bend your knee? And do you know when it swings out to the side? And we do set up 150 feet and then we just kind of like set a number, like 1 of 10 steps, the knee flexes and comes straight through, and then 8 of 10 steps, I flex my knee when I bring it through. And then, kind of quantify the number of steps within a certain distance that you're able to bend that knee to bring it through would be one way to quantify it that sometimes I use as a goal. The other way would be to measure it. So if you can't bend your knee when you're laying on your stomach, which is the hardest position to do it in, then I would say have someone take a picture. So bend your knee as far as you can, have someone take a picture and get a little protractor out, to measure the angle, your knee bend angle. That's how we measure it. We call it a goniometer. That's a tool we use to measure angles to see how far did you bend your knee voluntarily. If you can't do it laying down, you can also do it sitting. So, and that's actually easier almost. So how far under your foot, under your knee, or under the chair can you get your foot? So, and then just set a chair in a room. You can put little tape marks on the ground and then just see like how far back you can get it voluntarily. So that'd be 2 ways to be able to measure the knee flexion. So those are just some examples. I hope there was something in there that helped. But I personally like a functional goal. What is it that you want to bend your knee for? And then find a way to measure that activity where you actually do the leg movement that you're trying to do. If you liked that video and you want to learn more exercises on how to improve your walking, definitely check out this video over here or that video over there. If you want even more help, check out our gold membership program where you'll get access to over 300 exercises that are not here on YouTube, as well as access to our monthly lives where you can get your questions answered.